Hey guys, this is Prathaban from Tyagaraja College of Engineering, Department of Mechatronics. This video is meant for the assignment purpose of the microcontroller course. The whole video is all about AVR microcontroller and its architecture. So let's get into. First of all, before getting into AVR microcontroller, you at least need to know the overview of a microcontroller. What is microcontroller? In common, microcontroller is a small computer that is capable of performing specific tasks. By means of definition, a microcontroller is an integrated circuit that can be programmed to perform a set of functions to control a collection of electronic devices. It is also a self-contained system in which a processor, support, memory, and input or output are all contained in a single package. Being a programmable one is what makes a microcontroller unique. These are the criteria for selecting a microcontroller. First and the foremost is to see whether an 8-bit, 16-bit or 32-bit microcontroller can best handle the computing needs of your task most effectively. And you need to know the highest speed that the microcontroller supports. You have to check whether it comes in a DIP, that is dual inline package, or quad flat package, or some other packaging format. This is important in terms of space, assembling and prototyping the end product. And you need to know the power consumption. This is especially critical for battery powered products. The most important thing is that you need to go through the amount of RAM and the number of input or output pins and the timers on the chip. And finally, analyze the availability and the cost of the microcontroller. At this time, I think you have gained a little knowledge about a microcontroller. So now let's get into our main topic. AVR is a family of microcontrollers developed since 1996 by Atmel, acquired by Microchip Technology in 2016. AVR microcontrollers find many applications as embedded systems. They are especially common in hobbyist and educational embedded applications. While getting into history, the architecture of AVR was developed by Alf Egelbogen and Vegard Olin. AVR derives its name from its developer, that is, A from Alf Egelbogen, V from Vegard Olin, and R from RISC. You may have a question that what is RISC? Yeah, I too had it while referring. Basically, instructions can be of two types. One is CISC and the other is RISC. CISC stands for Complex Instruction Set and was the one which was developed first. Later they felt like it was very complex while decoding and also the execution time was longer. So they decided to bring another one. In result, they developed RISC, which stands for Reduced Instruction Set, which made decoding easier and also the execution time was shorter than the CISC. So getting back to history, the first microcontroller to hit the commercial market was AT90S1200 in the year 1997. The AVR microcontroller was also called by the name Advanced Virtual RISC Microcontroller. There are a number of factors that make AVR microcontroller a good choice, especially for beginner. AVR were designed to allow easy and efficient programming in high-level languages with a particular focus on C language. The combination of on-chip reprogrammable flash memory and in-system programming interface keeps the process of transferring software into microcontroller chip simple and easy. AVR chips are powerful by performance. Most AVR additionally includes inbuilt peripherals such as UART and ADC. Most of AVR chips comes in easy to use 80 to 20 or 28 or 40 pin dual inline package, which makes them breadboard friendly. Apart from this, AVR microcontrollers execute most of the instructions in a single execution cycle. This feature makes them 4 times faster than a PIX microcontroller. AVR also consumes less power and can be operated in different power saving modes. These are all the types of AVR microcontroller: Tiny AVR, Mega AVR, and finally XMega AVR. The tiny AVR devices are optimized for applications that require performance, power efficiency, and ease of use in a small package. Capable of operating at just 0.7 volt, The devices integrate an ADC, flash, EEPROM, and a brownout detector. In addition, the chips provide for hardware debug for fast, secure, and cost-effective in-circuit firmware troubleshooting. The mid-range Mega AVR is more suited to applications requiring large amount of code. Offering performance up to 20 million instructions per second, the range offers a wide selection in terms of memory, pin counts, and peripherals. These are specialized paths with USB, LCD controllers, CAN, LIN, and power switch controllers. And last, the AVR XMega microcontrollers are composed of various fundamental blocks including AVR CPU, SRAM, flash, EEPROM, and a number of peripherals. The AVR XMega instruction set also supports 16-bit register access and 32-bit arithmetic. A key feature of the family is the use of power-saving peripherals. When using the capabilities of even system, it is possible to configure the chip to do complex operation with very little intervention from the CPU. This saves both valuable program memory and execution time. Now, let's see how these microcontrollers are named after. For example, in AT-Tiny44, the first two letters AT stands for Atmel, and the second part represents the group to which it belongs to, and the third part denotes its flash memory. Now, let's see the pin diagram of AVR microcontroller. This is the pin diagram of one of the AVR classic microcontroller. The port A comprises of port A0 to port A7 pin nodes. These pin nodes of this port operate as analog inputs for ADC. This port can be also used as an 8-bit 2-directional input and output port in the absence of ADC. Port B. In this port, there are pin nodes from port B0 to port B7. It is an 8-bit 2-dimensional input and output which comprises of pull-up resistance. Port C. In this port, the pin nodes from port C0 to port C7 exist. It is also an 8-bit 2-dimensional input and output having inner pull-up resistance. Port D. In this port, the pin nodes from port D0 to port D7 exist. This port is also an 8-bit 2-dimensional input and output port having inner pull-up resistance. The reset pin node is used to reset the controller. The XTAL1 pin is used as input to the inverting oscillator amplifier and also used as input pin to the inner clock circuitry. The AVCC pin is used to provide voltage to the port A and ADC. The ARF pin node is used as reference pin node for ADC. Let's see the architecture of AVR. AVR follows hardware architecture format in which the processor is equipped with separate memories and buses for program and the data information. Here, while an instruction is being executed, the next instruction is prefetched from the program memory. The AVR microcontrollers are based on the advanced RISC architecture and consist of 32 into 8-bit general purpose working registers. Within one single clock cycle, AVR can take inputs from two general purpose registers and put them to ALU for carrying out the requested operations and transfer back the result to an arbitrary register. The ALU can perform arithmetic as well as logic operations over the inputs from the register or between the register and a constant. Single register operations like taking a complement can also be executed in ALU. Since AVR can perform single cycle execution, it means that the AVR can execute 1 million instructions per second if cycle frequency is 1 MHz. The higher is the operating frequency of the controller, the higher will be its processing speed. We need to optimize the power consumption with the processing speed and hence need to select the operating frequency accordingly. The applications of AVR microcontrollers are several, but few are listed below. AVRs have been used in various automotive applications such as security, safety, powertrain, and entertainment systems. Atmel has recently launched a new publication called Atmel Automotive Compilation to help developers with automotive applications. The Arduino physical computing platform is based on Atmega 328 microcontroller, which comes under AVR family. The Atmega 1280 and Atmega 2560 with more pinout and memory capabilities were also being employed to develop the Arduino Mega platform. Arduino boards can be used with its language and IDE or with more conventional programming environments as just standardized and widely available AVR platforms. USB based AVRs have been used in the Microsoft Xbox handle controllers. Numerous companies produce AVR based microcontrollers boards intended for use by hobbyists, robot builders, experimenters, and small system developers. So that's all about AVR microcontroller.